Hello, fellow ambitionists, and welcome to Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the podcast. I'm your host, and this is where we turn your ambitions into actionable plans through proven strategies, personalized goal roadmaps, and a focus on progress. I'll guide you in breaking down big goals into milestones you can achieve. Each episode delivers practical tools to help you stay on track and make real progress towards your goals. Ready to start accomplishing? Let's dive in. Hello, fellow ambitionists, and welcome to Goal Accomplishment Made Easy. Today, we are doing part 2 of my 2024 end of year recap. The fact that the recap is that I became a millionaire. So processing that. So let's dive in. As 2024 draws to a close, I find myself reflecting on a journey that began in the unlikeliest of places, and that is a 97 Mazda Protege. I don't even think they make those anymore. Matter of fact, I remember going to get my car fixed one time, and the mechanic had to ask his boss what the emblem was on my car, because Mazda had updated their emblem and my car had not been updated. I was like, it's a Mazda. So my journey began in the unlikeliest of places, and that is inside of a 97 Mazda Protege, because at the time, I was homeless, working 2 jobs and doing everything I could to finish school, college in particular. Life was hard. It was gritty and seemingly relentless, but those early challenges taught me lessons that became the foundation of my success today. And, fast forward to now, which is funny, my little eyes are almost starting to water, maybe 10 years ago now, just about, a little over, like a few months, past 10 months. Fast forward to now, well, I'll say this. The first time I was homeless was about 10 years ago. The last time I was homeless was about 2018, 2017, 2018, thereabouts. Fun times. But fast forward to now, I've gone from surviving in that car to becoming a millionaire at 30. Can you hear the smile and the eyes watering? Because that's what's happening. This milestone is a culmination of resilience, strategic thinking, and an unwavering belief in creating a life aligned with my values and dreams. So here's how I got here and what's next for me. Okay? Let's talk about the humble beginnings. Going from that to entrepreneurial success. Starting from those tough days, I learned to balance competing priorities, leveraging limited resources, and thinking long term. If you're homeless, you got competing priorities. You need to find a place to live, but also need to eat right now. I need to find the money to be able to eat right now. I have no cover, I have no shelter. Where can I go? You imagine the little resources you do have. You're finding spare change places so you can go get you a McChicken at McDonald's. This was before you could afford to be vegan and vegetarian. And you gotta think long term. You gotta think, what only can I do to survive for today, but how can I get out of this? And not only get out of this, make sure that I never get here again. And so those experiences shaped me into being a problem solver and a strategist. Today, as the founder of Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the program, and the podcast, and the app, and the blog, and all that good stuff, I help businesses and professionals achieve success through clarity, structure, and focus. Okay. Some of the highlights of my career include landing features in Forbes and Entrepreneur. Entrepreneur, I actually wrote for them. For Forbes, I had a snippet in an online article, and then I was in Forbes magazine, the Forbes 400. I think it was the 40th edition. And was nominated for the Forbes Next 1000 and made 230 under 30 lists. Building a business that was online at first, that made its way offline to me having an office in Buckhead. If you're from Atlanta, you know where that is. Complete with so all glass building. Like, I used to drive around the freaking Buckhead area and be like, oh wow, it's so nice. And now I have an office down there in a glass building. Like, y'all, what? And I got that Tesla that was on my vision board, like looking around like, oh snap, I did that. I did it. I did do that. And then becoming a trusted strategist for high-level executives, helping them achieve operational excellence and align their efforts with big picture goals. Okay. Now, reaching millionaire status in 2024. Okay. This year marked a significant financial milestone for me because I realized that my net worth of around 200K in USD translates to millionaire status in 113 countries worldwide. Okay? That is a realization that shifted my perspective on wealth and opportunity. Okay? But the real turning point came from leveraging my 6-figure income by living intentionally, minimizing unnecessary expenses, and focusing on long-term wealth-building strategies. I've positioned myself to enjoy financial freedom. But that first part, the gag being that if you look at a picture of the world, right? And let's say it's a blank canvas. You've just got the outlines of the countries. With my income and just my net worth, I saw that in 117 countries, I would be considered a millionaire. Way over that in many places, significantly over that. And let's say that in each of those 117 countries, 113 countries, whatever I just said, that those countries were shaded blue, right? That's over 80% of the world that I could go and have a better quality of life than I do in the US with the hustle and the grind and all that stuff. And that was eye-opening to me. Child, what? So, what's next for me is embracing global living, okay? The 2024 election results, because what the fuck, coupled with a desire for a slower pace of life. I don't want to be in my boss babe era. I don't want to be in my hustle girl era. I don't want to be in my black excellence era. I don't want to hustle no more. I don't want to grind no more. I want to let it be easy. I want a soft life. I want to be able to chill a bit, because otherwise I'm going to give myself an ulcer, a hemorrhoid, an aneurysm, all the things. And who wants any one of those things? So, the election results were a catalyst for this, coupled with the desire to live a slower pace of life, and then just being able to see what I could do with my current income. Like, how can I live the life of my dreams right now, like today? This led me to reevaluate my priorities, right? And because of that, in a few weeks, whereabouts, a handful of weeks, I'll be moving to Mexico to lower my cost of living and further accelerate my financial goals. And I'm not going to the country just to take. That's first. So don't go in the comments writing me things about people that you don't know. I will be definitely going to Mexico to give, but we will be exchanging, okay? It will be a give and take. And this transition is going to allow me to save more, reinvest in my business, and ultimately live life on my terms. I've always thought of traveling. I've traveled before, but I never thought of living someplace else. I was just like so caught up in my bubble of the US and how things are in the US and what things look like in the US that I didn't even consider that the skill sets that made me successful here I could use to increase my happiness elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, mind blown. So here's what I've learned along the way, okay? 1, to live intentionally. Whether it's managing your finances or deciding where you want to live, intentionality is the difference between surviving and thriving, okay? Next, start where you are. From that old Mazda to my Buckhead office and my Tesla, before Elon started Eloning, don't come for me. I didn't know who was going to do all this. I didn't know. Every step mattered, okay? Small, consistent actions compound over time. 3rd, your mindset is key, okay? Success isn't just about what you do. It's about how you think. A shift from scarcity to abundance will make all the difference, because it made all the difference for me. And then the 4th was strategic decisions pay off. From streamlining operations to creating personalized goal roadmaps, strategy has been a cornerstone of my success. And strategy in layman's term is how can we get from point A to point B? What's the how? We already know what we're working towards. We already know the goal. We need the how. And me being homeless, I got good at figuring out the how for a lot of situations, not just that particular situation for me. I got good at figuring out the how, and I used it to make a living, which is wild to me, but I'm not complaining. And so, the next chapter, as I prepare myself to move, as I prepare myself for my move and new opportunities in 2025, my focus remains on growth, but not just for myself, for those I work with. At Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the actual business, like the program, I'm legit committed to helping others turn their dreams into reality, just as I've done. And I don't mean in a kind of like frou-frou kind of way. I mean like actual strategy. If you've never been the person that had good follow-through, like you had good ideas, you like had good intentions, you want to do this, you want to do that, but you fall off, Goal Accomplishment Made Easy is for you. If you have the big picture, you have the vision, but you don't know the how, Goal Accomplishment Made Easy is for you. If you have the big picture, you know the how, but you struggle with execution, Goal Accomplishment Made Easy is for you. If you have the how, you know the vision, you're okay with the execution, but sometimes we just need community because you're the person that has to have all the answers. You're the person that makes everything happen. You're the person that holds things together. You're the person that is the rock in many of people's lives. And sometimes it would just be nice for you to get some assistance, for you to be able to talk about what you have going on in your life and how you could use some help. Goal Accomplishment Made Easy is for you. Okay? So here is to a year of learning, growth, and the courage to design the life you want. So if you are ready to streamline your goals, save more, or just take that next step towards your version of success, let's connect. Okay? GoalAccomplishmentMadeEasy.com. In the description, there will be a link to this blog post. It'll be a blog post as well. And I will put in the link to the program, and I will put in the link to some free quizzes for you that will help you determine where you are in your goal accomplishment journey and identify some things that may be holding you back, and just to be able to give you a better picture of what you've got going on that you may not be aware of that are bottlenecks to your success at the moment. And then once we identify those, we can make a plan around it. Check out goalaccomplishmentmadeeasy.com for the deets on how this whole process works. But you will submit your goal to me. Then from there, I will create your plan of action for how you can accomplish this goal. It'll tell you everything you need to do, by when, how, all that good stuff. And then I will give it to you for you to go and execute on. You come back in 2 weeks. You let me know what you did do and what you didn't do. And we'll adjust the timeline and the strategy as needed. You will tell me what worked and what didn't work. And we will adjust our timeline and strategy as needed. And we will keep working the plan until we accomplish the goal. And we'll do that for every single goal that you have. Okay? Till next time. Thanks for tuning in to Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the podcast. Stay committed. Keep taking those small daily steps and watch your goals turn to reality. For more resources and personalized support, visit goalaccomplishmentmadeeasy.com, and we'll see you in the next episode.